Okay, here's another little quickie video for you guys. This is a different neighbor bringing me this one. Looks like it's a 22-inch Murry with a 4 horsepower Briggs & Stratton on it. LX series, easy start system, blah blah blah. It does look like it's had its fair share of use. But he brings it to me and tell me it's just leaking oil everywhere. I don't know why it's leaking oil, but it'll start up and run, and but it leaks oil. I get to looking at it, and the first thing I do is this thing here is sitting and kind of all cockeyed. So I get a hold of it, and it's completely loose. Well, there's the dipstick, and it's got a little O-ring in there that's supposed to go down in the hole for the dipstick. Well, for some reason, he decided it was a good idea to take that off. I don't know why. I don't know. He's not one of them guys that's a drinker. So he takes it off and realizes, man, it's spraying oil everywhere. He said it's just flinging it everywhere. He's like, I don't know where the hell it's coming from, but he's like, it's coming from everywhere. So he brings it to me. I look at it and pretty much figured it out in about 15 seconds. So why he took it apart, I don't have a clue. But I'm gonna try to find some screws and stuff or bolts and whatnot to try to bolt this thing back together, so that way it so it actually, the oil or the dipstick will stay in it, and I'll pressure wash it for him and clean it up a little bit, because it doesn't look like a bad mower. It's just had oil slinging all over it. So yeah, if you ever get one of these this style of Murry, they've got that little O-ring in there, and it actually's got the older style thing where you can put the dipstick in there, and it's got a twisty deal. So it's got the older style in there, but they've modified it, and put this newer top on it. If you actually look in here, it actually has the older style shroud on the inside in here, okay? And then it's got this thing mounted on top of it to make it look newer. So once upon a time, when this mower was older, they made it newer, and decided it was a good idea to put this extra shroud on there to make it look a little more fancier for the the upper markets or whatever. So I just figured I'd show this guys to you. So yeah, hey, thanks guys, and thanks for watching, and hope you like the vids, and please subscribe. Okay, so I ended up pulling another outside shroud off of there, and this is what it looks like without that shroud on it. But as I get along in here, the bolts that go through the shroud, are actually, the shroud is just kind of sheared off of the thing. When I started it up, it does vibrate a little bit, so I'm assuming because of the vibrations, it's just kind of vibrated itself loose. So what I'm going to do is basically just grind this off a little bit, stuff a washer on here and weld it to it on both sides, just kind of tack it in there. There's 3 places like that. Get the light, because here's another one right here that's kind of like the same way. So like I said, I was going to line everything up, stick a washer behind it, and just kind of tack it real quick, and then put everything back together. I did wash it all off because it was a little greasy and nasty and shit. So yeah, I'll add some more to this as I go along here. Okay guys, working on this mower here again. Put these couple tack welds on here on these washers where that was all wallered out. Here's the other one, looking through the thing here. Yeah, I'm not the greatest welder, but it does hold together, so that's all that I really care about. I'm going to shoot this with a little bit of paint and cover it up, and it'll be okay. Okay, hadn't put the outside cover back on this yet, but I figured I'd try to start it up. Put that old gas from that Ranger in here, so it's probably going to smoke, of course, because that gas is just funky. So I'm going to pull the lever here. This thing's all kind of out of whack. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's all kind of whack out. Let's see if I can try to hold on to you guys to here and try to pull start it. Yeah, 8 piece cardboard on the floor.